Okay. Do we have sound? Let's see. Yes, we have sound. Do we have microphone? It appears so. Just double check. Audio. Should be transmitting. Good, 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 good. Stats. Slight rendering lag issue. Let me just reset that. Okay. Right, we all look good. We all look good. Just make sure that my Netflix isn't transmitting audio. Nope. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We are good to go. So, what is the plan today? We are looking at... Ooh, actually... Cool. We're good to go. We are good to go. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're good to go. Alright, let's make some money. Or try and make some money anyway. These guys look a little stiff. Literally no idea how strong these things are. And I should probably bring my pets out, I think. Wow, these don't die with one shot. Cool. Right, so let's just call it 10 o'clock. Gonna go for an hour and see what kind of silver I'm getting at this place. I need to really pull this camera out. I really wish that they would set it so that you didn't have to just reset your camera every single time. So annoying. These are tough. Kind of don't want to be fighting these one at a time. That is just so unproductive. I need to be fighting many of them all at the same time. Oh. We have a fight in front of us. Can't catch them. Oh my god. That was so bad. They didn't even notice I was attacking them. And I failed over and over and over again there. Damn it. Anyway, I shouldn't really be fighting or trying to fight. I'm here to make some money. That's a decent price actually. 2,000 silver per scale. That's pretty good. It's probably the highest trash loot you're gonna get, or near enough. Ow. Oh shit, my armor, what the hell? Man. That's cool. But anyway, my armor, what? Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot to repair. Oops. DXD1 boost, leveling. No, well, I mean, like, passively, I guess, but no, I'm just looking for, you see what's kind of income I can get from different places. So I make a comparison. See if I can find the best place to get cash. Because there's no rush to get to level 61 right now, not before Camel. Camel is the place where you'll get to level 61. I don't want to jump down there. What's down there? Is it death down there? Hexa is definitely a good spot. I'm just starting on this one to sort of see what it's like. I'm not 100% convinced that my wave clear is quick enough to call this viable, but it's certainly worth testing because the trash drops alone. I've only been here for about 10 minutes and I've got 250 plus trash loot drops, so that's 250 times 2,000, so that's half a mil just there, just on trash loot in like 10 minutes. So I guess we're looking at, if we times that by 6, so that's 3 million an hour just on the trash loot drops alone, so I guess it's worth it. I could pop like an item drop scroll as well. I'm hoping to get some of the scrolls written in an ancient language as well, because each one of those is essentially worth about 1.35 million a piece. Oh god, I'm gonna have to go get my armor repaired. Whereabouts are you leveling? From 57 to 59, what you want to do is the don't grind. That's the like slowest way you can do it. What you want to do is look for the side quests. So those are the if you enable. Let me get to a safe spot and I'll show you what you need to do if you're not quite familiar. I'll just be like a moment getting there. But yeah, the side quests they provide. I think at level 57 to 58 it's 1% per quest, and then at 58 to 59 it's about 0.8% per quest, but there's literally like maybe 200 quests that you can do I mean, we're talking like you could get from 57 to 59 in about 4 hours, so yes, you certainly do the quests, and I will show you in. Right, so what you need to do is if you come into profile and on your quests here, so enable general quests, so you have your black spirit quests and your general quests, and then you'll see NPCs that have got kind of a little icon around the heads, and it's like a little picture to indicate there's a quest there. I'm sure you're aware of what they look like. They've got a yellow border around them. If you go to those, if you look at the quest reward, there's a kind of like a little sort of gem kind of thing that says EXP on it. So if you grab those, you'll level up super fast to level 59. You want to kind of stick around like the Calthian area. So Calthian City has got a metric ton of them in there. So if you how the fuck do I get in here? If you head over to Calthian, then you'll most certainly find hundreds of quests. I just grabbed every single quest that I saw, just accepted it, and then just looked at the map to see where the closest one for completion was. And a lot of the quests are really simple stuff like go speak to this guy and go do this and that. I mean, so the quests are not hard in any way, shape or form. How do I get into here? What the hell? I want to repair. I've not been here before. Yeah, so that'll get you up to level 59. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Then level 59 to 60, you're probably looking at about maybe at most 50 hours worth of raw grinding. The way you want to do that is at Kaposha, you want to be doing like Desert Nagas or Fogans or Gahaz. Those are the three. So I did it mainly at Kaposha doing the Desert Nagas. You probably want to like stick on a book of combat though as a minimum, and make sure you've got outfits to just squeeze every single bit of XP out of it. Make sure you've got your buffs on there, your food buffs. So that's your tea that you need to be drinking. Any scrolls that you've got, so just push it as hard as you can. Make sure you're grinding throughout the night, so on and so forth. Oh my god, how do I get into this, dude? Does anybody know how the hell I get into this building? So yeah, as a minimum, you'll probably be getting about minimum of 2% per hour grinding that. Oh, that's shit. It's a villa, damn it. Yeah. Jesus, how do you upgrade your gear? I know it's only with Blackstones, but it's only let me to put 5 plus 2 good armor will more damage. Yeah, so when it comes to upgrading your gear, you guys hear me okay, by the way? Let me know if my volume's not great. When it comes to upgrading your gear, yeah, you'll get to plus 6 on your armor before it'll just start destroying it. That's just the nature of the game. You can recover your max durability by using pieces of the same armor to recover it. So if you've got like Grunel gloves, for example, you can see there that my max durability is 70 out of 100, but I could bring that back up to 100 by getting like 3 more pieces of Grunel gloves and recovering the max durability. So essentially what you want to be doing is just literally upgrading your gear with Blackstones until it's like no more durability left. Then when you're at that stage, just literally buy more pieces of armor, restore the max durability, and keep going until you get to plus 15. Now you'll probably feel like you're banging your head against the wall when you're upgrading, because it is so infuriating to do that. But that is just the expectation. When you get from 15, going from 15 to Pry is actually easier than going from 14 to 15. So it does get easier from that point, but it does get more expensive. So there is a balance there. In terms of armor, you probably should be getting Grunel. These are good pieces of armor to grab. You can go to Altinova and you can do the amnesty game with the armor vendor there, and when you've got 500 amnesty, he will let you buy pieces of Grunel for a much cheaper price, like 10% of the actual price. But if you're loaded, then and you don't have the time to waste, then you can buy the pieces of Grunel there just for like the full price. I think it's like 800,000 per piece, or about 80k per piece if you use the amnesty game. And the other thing as well, if you have pearls and you're willing to buy pearls for it, then you can buy Artisan's Memory. The Artisan's Memory will take because each piece that you recover your max durability will take 10 durability up, but if you use an Artisan's Memory, then that will increase it by 40 per piece, so you get a lot more value from it that way. Also, if you get the ultimate reform stones as well, you'll find that you can just upgrade your armor without issue. And you can upgrade your armor with guaranteed, and you get like an extra 5 DP per ultimate reform. It's pretty easy to get the reforms as well. So if you're attending bosses, then you'll get the hunter seals, and also if you're collecting things like relics and scrolls, if you run the relics and scrolls and the forbidden books, you'll get a hell of a lot of hunter seals, which you can then transform into grade 3 armor reform stones. And then all you've got to do is get 1 hard crystal shard and 10 grade 3 armor reform stones, heat them together, and you get your ultimate reform stone. Then you can just literally upgrade your armor without issue, just literally guaranteed, and then you get the ultimate versions of the armor. So you can see those with the yellow borders, these are all ultimate. So that'd be my advice on gear progression. Hey Natsu. Link, yeah. So I'd say an absolute maximum of 50 hours from 59 to 60. That's based on getting average of like 2% per hour, which is pretty average, really. That's what I found I was getting at the sort of the lowest point. You can push it more than 2% per hour. So when you take into consideration things like nighttime and if you like really pushing your your EXP scrolls and elixirs and things like that, if you keep, I mean, it's very active and you have to keep on top of it, you can push it to a little bit more than that. I'm looking forward to Valk coming into the game as well. It's a class that I've not tried, which I kind of fancy my hand at. So hopefully I'll be in a position to switch over pretty easy without any detriment to my main character. How do you make money? I make 5 million in 2 hours. This is too little. Oh, there's so many ways of making cash, but you'll probably find that there's no one way that will always work because of fluctuations in value of things. So I've recently been using a particular method to make money, and that was great, and I was making like 70 million a day, but then the market bottomed out and now that's no longer a viable strategy. So ultimately, grinding and fishing are probably your two most profitable things that you could possibly do. So while you're active, grinding, while you're inactive, fishing. So those are your two most lucrative and most reliable sources of income. It's just a case of finding what works at this current time. So right now I'm exploring the world and trying to figure out what is good right now for making money, and had I not messed up with my gear, I would be doing that right now this second. So 210 blackstones, are those armor blackstones or are they weapon blackstones? Give me 1 second, I will be right back and answer more questions. Hey, sorry about that. I am back. Where are we up to? Blackstones. What I need is more AP because I get some mobs that are hard to kill. Yeah, so it might not be an AP issue that you're actually suffering from. A lot of the time. So, for example, I've got an alt character who. I'd literally just stuck all of my older gear on, like my Black Abyssal weapon, stuff like that. So my AP for my level was phenomenal, basically. But when I went to go kill just basic stuff like triangle head lizards or boars over at Manchester Forest, couldn't do it. And it's not through a lack of AP, it's a lack of accuracy. So what you should really be looking at is like your offhand, for example, like Bronze Dagger there, that's got an accuracy of 80. So the chances are that you're just not hitting the mobs as opposed to not doing damage. So like I would maybe attack a triangle head lizard like 10 times and I'd hit it once, and that once would kill it in one shot, but it would take those 10 hits to kill it. So it's more likely it's going to be an accuracy as opposed to an AP issue. So don't try and put everything into AP, because you'll still find that you're struggling and you'll be banging your head up against a brick wall wondering why you're not killing. So try the accuracy route first. Also, like, leveling up as well helps you significantly. Like, moving from level 59 to level 60 was a massive boost in my damage, just from getting my my different flows on, like, my voltaic pulse, for example. That's just, like, supercharged my output. Hey kiddos. Yeah, plus 15 Zarka is a good time saver. If you've got the cash for it, then it's pretty easy to fail stack to get it to pry. So you get your 15 plus Zarka, and then I'd probably say get maybe a 29-30 fail stack on the go, which is just super easy. Just like fail stack on Reblast up to 25, and then in fact, just stick it at 25 and then just blast some blackstones into it. It should pop within, like, I think you got like maybe a 30% chance at that sort of level. You can even do it as low as 15 fail stacks, but it's easy enough to get 25 on Reblast, so you may as well. Right, let's just, what is this, rough green crystal? Okay, that was right. Okay, gonna start again, get rid of some of my gear. Right, okay. Round 2, let's try again. Hey, Sammy. You have missed approximately 32 minutes of me fecking up. So, yeah, in all honesty, you've not missed much. I basically went to Basilisk's then, realised that I'd forgot to repair all my gear, ran to a villa that I couldn't access because I didn't have any gold, and then I've come to Rockpost to actually finally repair my stuff. So you've basically missed me running around like a fool and answering people's questions, which you haven't missed anything, because I know that you know all the info that I've already given out, so don't worry. Yeah, I completely agree with Sammy on that one. Get the 15, because getting to 15 is a pain in the backside. Getting from 15 to pry, it's like a 1 in 3 chance. You're easily going to do that. Much cheaper doing it that way. Let someone else do the work. Yes, I'm doing Basilisks at 167 AP, and to be honest with you, it's not too slow. $80 million isn't really a lot of silver. It sounds a lot, but it's not. Like, I've been spending like 80 mil as and when I can on costumes just for crons. So Sammy, it sounds like you think that 167 AP is a bit low for Basilisks. Yeah, Yeah, so like I think one of the advantages is that ooh, there's a guy here I didn't even see. Hello. Aha. Wait, what was that quest? We've got a quest here. Anyway. Well, I'll carry on with that. Yeah, so like fighting one Basilisk is a pain in the backside because it just takes forever. Like, they're so tough, and yeah, I could really do with more AP, but the beauty of this is I can fight like 20 at once, so it kind of makes it a little bit more worthwhile. So you'll see how quickly or how slowly I kill, but kill them all in one go, so it's pretty cool. Gives my pets time to catch up as well. I'm pretty undergeared, to be honest with you. Could do with some of the like the boss gear. Thinking I need like a Kutum offhand. I'm just farming for money. I'm sort of exploring the different areas and seeing what's working specifically, because Basilisks have got the one of the highest percentage drop chances for scrolls written in ancient language, so I'm just seeing if I can, like, if the slowdown in kill speed is worth getting the higher drop chance. And the trash loot, to be honest with you, isn't too bad. In fact, it's pretty good. I spent so like 10 minutes here, and I got 500,000 in 10 minutes. So that's like 6 million an hour, plus any extras that I managed to. That's 6 million trash loot, plus any scroll pieces I get. So like essentially a scroll piece is worth about 1.35 mil. Yeah, I'll go to questions after this. I'm also, as in addition to streaming, I'm putting together kind of like I grinded here for this many minutes, this is what I earned kind of video. So I'm recording this at the same time as streaming. So there is kind of meaning to my madness. Oh, 25 stack is just like no sweat to get for with Reblaff. You can get that easy enough. I won't worry too much. I'd rather be like have less frustration on a 25 stack, because you can get another 25 stack no probs. not quite sure what you mean about chatting with other players on the game but not party chat. I've not played ESO, so I have no basis for comparison there, I'm sorry. I quite often talk with other players, like on Discord. It's always good to have a good chat with people. It's mainly people in my guild. I don't think I've ever used PSN chat, if I'm being honest. Not once. Not even sure if I've got a compatible microphone. I suppose I could easily enough get people like in Discord and then have them talking and like have that broadcast on the stream as well. That's something that's possible. No, I completely agree, and that's like partly the reason why I stream, is because I get people who will come and chat with me and keep me company. So I mean, failing that, I'll just like stick on Netflix, because I've got 3 monitors. I've got plenty of screen space, so I can do that. But yeah, I completely agree. Having people to chat with makes things so much less boring. I quite often just like get into the zone though, just like totally zone out and don't even really think about what I'm doing, and the time flies by. Honestly, I don't know, simply because I've never gone negative karma. So there's a guy in my guild, he's quite often negative karma. I remember a while ago he said he went to Manchester Forest to grind off the karma, but I don't know if that's still relevant now. Nah, sounds like Manchester Forest is still relevant, so that'll be your go-to place. Well, that's pretty cool, getting 2 ogre rings. How many ogres do you think you killed in order to get 2 ogre rings, approximately? Are we talking like hundreds of the bastards? Ah, the grind's fine. A lot of the time, I'd say right up to level 59, you don't even notice the grind. There's so much more to do, like with your story and your quests. It's that you don't notice it. You'll get there. You know, without thinking about it, the grind really starts at level 59. And it's not too bad either, because you know, you can make money doing it, so it sort of makes it worthwhile. Throughout this game, you do feel satisfied a lot. I know, I just totally forget to use it all the time. See, I used to be using Magic Lighthouse like with every single group of mobs, but Poison, I just kind of forget about it. I don't know why. I guess I just need to get into the habit of it more. Because it's like got like a 7-second cooldown or something. I'll try and do it now. I'll try and keep up with... Does it pull aggro like Magic Lighthouse does? Because I know that Magic Lighthouse takes precedent over it. And did you get the rings as like pure drops, or were they from the soiled rings? Why do I look so friendly? I don't know. I keep forgetting to use poison. What is wrong with me? It sounds it. That sounds really lucky. You've basically gone somewhere because you've just like killed someone over and over. So essentially you're being punished and you get rewarded for doing wrong, essentially. You're doing well in the game, Sammy. I'm jealous. I'm surprised they haven't introduced Asher servers yet, because I'm sure they was out on Xbox by now. I might be wrong, but I kind of feel like they was already out. I don't really have a usual server, actually. Like there's like when guild stuff happens, like they ask us to go on specific servers, but there isn't really a usual. I'll just go whatever it suggests. Yeah, so your steel dagger is your AP weapon, isn't it? so bad. I don't understand why they would do that, because PvP is such a big part of this game, and they're punishing people sort of extremely. I think like to excess as well. I don't think the people who kill, or the people who karma bomb, it's just not fair. The punishment for the people who are in that position is disproportionate to the act, I think. Xbox have the Mario set, cool. I really should log on to Xbox again. I've just literally since it came out on PlayStation, I've just not even turned my Xbox on. Kind of feel bad for not keeping up with the news and such. Sequel spots. Yep. I've recently started to get into fishing a little bit more. Getting more. I'm just really trying to push for professional, I think it is. I'm on skilled now. So is the next one professional? I forget. I'm not much of a life skiller. Okay, so karma bombing is where someone will go. So say I'm grinding here, right? And if someone came into the grind spot and I sort of contested them for it, and I beat them and I killed them, right? I essentially won. And the etiquette is that if you lose, that you move on. But what people will do is they will come back over and over and over again, even though they can't beat you, just so that you'll kill them. And then if you keep killing them, you'll go red, and it'll allow them to be in a position where they can just permanently attack you without consequence. So it's not really, I won't say it's not unfair as such. I mean, you've got the choice to move, but it's a bit disrespectful the way, playing like that. You shouldn't do that. It's like a bit of a scumbag kind of move to do. Yeah, I think like PS4 is probably going to be my primary platform. So I mean, ultimately the content I think will become aligned at some point. So I don't think it's a major issue on either console, but I think PlayStation will be the one I stick to. I don't know, like, why people would use tiers to, when it comes to PvP is beyond me. The benefit of tiers is not for the convenience of, like, respawning. It's to preserve hours worth of grinding XP. Like, right now, if I died, I would lose, 2%? That's insane. The time that it takes to get 2% in this is, I think I'm grinding at like 0.5% an hour or something stupid like that. It's madness. Eventually, yes, but right now, definitely not. I was looking at the possibilities and the drop rates and things, and like the drops are fantastic, but I think that it's not something that is for me right now. Too scared. I'm gonna go with people. Many people. I always presumed it was like volume mobs killed, but I don't know. Having never been in that position, I would only speculating. Yeah, is a pain, expensive, very expensive. I was trying to preserve my durability as much as I can, so I was like fail stacking for every level. Me, I'm from the UK, in the middle of the north side of the country. Little place called Leeds. What sort of cash do you get from harpooning? Oh, why can't I move? Holy crap, what the, ow, 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 I'm stuck, like, what? I'm in, ow, what the fuck? I didn't realise there was water there. I've done it again! Get out the water! Oh shit! This is so dumb! Ow! What even just happened there? I don't even know. Oh my god. It's like, it doesn't look very deep there, but it's deep enough to swim in. This is really misleading. Just realised my phone is missing. Oh, 500k is pretty cool. So how often would you get that, would you say, or what would be like your silver per hour doing harpooning? Oh, damn it. Excuse me for just 1 minute. You can probably hear that my phone is ringing. I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to go AFK. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I've just been told that we have a food shopping delivery coming soon, so I may have to dash out for like 5 minutes again. Hey child, what do you want? Let me know if anyone comes to the door. Okay, where were we? Killing stuffs. Oops. I work with Vexed. We're friends. So, in a sense, yes, we're related in that way. But that's as close as it gets. Sorry, I'm just going to the window. Thanks for saying so. I'm sure you'd appreciate the kind words as well. He's not been on YouTube too much recently because he's just had a little baby, so I think his time is being sucked up by being a dad. No Kutum yet. I've kind of been focused more on getting my gear up. It's not like I've not had the money to buy one, because I have. It's just that I've been focusing on getting tech gear. So that's where the money's been going basically. So I spent hundreds of million on costumes so I can extract the cron stones. But I've only got one tech piece so far. I'm hoping that at some point this weekend I'll have... Well, I know that I will have enough to buy another costume, just in case whether someone lists a costume, and then whether I actually get the upgrade or not. But probability dictates that I've got about a 75% chance of it happening. So who knows? I hate mooses with an undying passion, so I'd say warrior, but I guess that wouldn't really be fair to tell you what to play, because it's about what do you like. Warriors, they're very kind of they're tanky, aren't they? And mooses are very agile, so it depends on your play style. It's like I could burst down a Musa in like 2 hits, no problem. A warrior, that would take time. Having fought a couple of warriors in the battle arena, I can beat them, but it's a right drain, and it's a bit tedious for everyone. Like a witch versus a warrior is not a fun fight for anyone. Yeah, I've had a few. I've not even checked. It's something that people will continuously do, is sell them for the silver. I mean, personally, I don't know why, because you can earn that silver, easily enough. I mean, not as fast as you could pay to win. That's for sure. But let's have a look. Central market. It's always the land sets. Look, there we go. There's a witch set there available. The land one has been a popular one. So it's this one. So 3,717 trades of that. Yeah, I'm doing this kind of very vanilla, no buffs or anything, just raw, as raw as it gets. $110 million. That's cool. I think I've got a couple of pieces of... Yeah, I've still got some land stuff in there that I can use to extract. So I've been doing this for about half an hour now, haven't I? Still don't have a single book though, a single piece of map written in old language, or a scroll written in ancient language. I haven't had a single one of those. So I was expecting that I would have got one by now, like based on average of like 1 every 400 mobs. So I was expecting to get one, but it doesn't appear to be the case. So unless the drop tables are different to what is advertised on Video Codex, then I have no idea what's going on here. Just takes so long to kill one. This is like so inefficient, just killing one at a time. I need to kill more at once. You get a higher drop rate, and it doesn't look like that it's like significant, and I can't remember the way it works. It's something like a certain percentage of time you get a certain percentage drop increase, so something like 5% of the time you get like a double drop or something, or an increased drop. I can't remember exactly how much it is, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're killing a lot of mobs, then it will sort of work out more profitable. So and it's just a case of like which would net you the most income, so putting the energy into a node or spending that on like gathering and getting hards and sharps. I don't know, maybe the drops, I don't know. Just got to weigh up the pros and cons of everything. I think once something's invested, it's there, isn't it? And then you don't need to change that unless you like remove the contribution from the node. I invested a little bit into Soldier's Graveyard. I can't say that I noticed a huge amount of difference, but I didn't get it to like level 10 or anything. I was just being really lazy, couldn't be bothered with it. Oh, next combat skill. I've not even looked at my skill points in ages. I'm still a ton off getting what I need. What do I need? I can't remember what it was that I wanted. There we go. Thunderstorm. Could really do with repairing my boots. As in durability repair. Because they've got 30. So you could probably guess this was a tet attempt. So I need to spend some money and repair those. I'm getting knocked around somewhat silly here. Just kind of curious how much I've got. So 1.3. I have no boot protection now. This is good. This is all good. hate the lighting in this game. It's so bad. It does not light the shadows up like it should do. It's just silly. I'm almost at my weight limit as well. This is good. This is sort of tying in nicely with my silver per hour. Okay, right. My shopping is here, so I'm going to call that an hour. Near enough an hour. See what I got. So I'm just going to go AFK again for like maybe 10 minutes or something. So if you guys are still here when I get back, then I'll see you then. I'm just literally going to grab shopping, come back up. Cool, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Right, is there any repair dude here? If I ran to the wrong place. Yep, should have ran to Rock Post. I got some Pop-Tarts. Okay, so this is just the best flavour water, plum and pear. So if you're in the UK, go to Tesco's, get that. It's delish. Yay, love the pathfinding in this. Okay. What are Pop-Tarts? They are terrible. They're kind of like it's like a pastry type thing with like a filling, like fruit and chocolate and stuff like that. And they've got like covered in like a sort of a sugared icing type thing, and you put them in the toaster and they get warm and you eat them. So yeah, they're not great, I'm not gonna lie. They're just like full of sugar, really really bad for you. But we just had 2 lying around, so I'm like, yeah, I'm having that for breakfast. Right, let's see, how much money have I earned? Right, so that's not worth taking into consideration. That's like 128. That's not even worth taking into consideration, because there's so few of them and they're worth bugger all. So 1.4, I think I was doing this for less than an hour, mind. I think I was doing it for like 45 minutes. Yeah, basically diabetes in food. Oh my god, there's so many different foods that I really enjoy. It's difficult to say, to be honest with you. Sometimes I get in the mood for different things, different times. So I really like pasta dishes, Pizza, that's basically everyone's favourite. What else do I enjoy? I think I prefer savoury food more than I do sweet food, but I do have a little bit of a sweet tooth. I literally don't know. It's too hard to pick. What's your favourite food? Anyway, so 1.1444 times by 2000 divided by yeah, so based on the time I was grinding, on an hourly basis we're looking at about 3.8 million there, so nearly 4 million an hour grinding at Basilisk then, just on trash alone. Now I've never really looked at Basilisk belts and such like. Where are we? Okay, so 64.5 million. That's pretty cool. So what was it I needed for that? 3, was it? Right, so I guess that you could probably quantify that and say that's about 20 million worth of equipment there. Oh, I love macaroni. Good luck with your horse breeding, Sammy. Yeah, I really need the better horse. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna have a look on BDO Codex now and have a look at drop rates for other places. Right, so right, so what mobs are we getting at Crescents? I guess Crescent Guardians and so on. Crescent Follower, Crescent Guardian, Crescent Watcher. Okay. So according to BDO database, we're looking at a 0.135% chance of a drop of a scroll written in ancient language. So 100 divided by 0.135. So it's like a 1 in 740 drop chance. So the Basilisk, that was like 0.225. So it's a 0.1% difference. Question is, can I kill Crescent followers twice, at least twice as fast? Do you know what? I don't even know if I can be bothered to go across the Crescent Shrine. Kind of like it here. Maybe I should go. I can try it. I kind of want to get some more of those basilisk belt pieces though. I'll get them later. So I'm just gonna like round it up and say that again. 4 million an hour at basilisks. Right, these are my horse stats. Yes, I do have a pet that finds resources. Which reminds me I should probably put them all away. But there, that's my pet there. That finds resources. Nope, not the leader. I was there at the beginning with Vexed, but there was no need for me to have a leadership role, because based in EU and on an NA server, I'm basically playing when everyone's asleep, so there's no sense in that. So left Vexed is still the guild master because it's his guild, but I'm just a regular good old fashioned grunt. There we go. Looks like we're at war with a few people. As you can see, we're doing pretty decent in the war status against people who decide to rub us up the wrong way. Just kind of want to highlight though that like war and stream are completely separate, so if you're in any of these guilds that we're at war with, I mean there's literally like no hard feelings whatsoever either way. You know, it's just a game. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a really useful tip. I'm gonna feed my yeah, it's really difficult when you're part of a community like YouTube and then you play in a competitive game. It can be difficult. I found myself in a position once where I was chasing someone from Carnage, I think it was, and I was killing them, and they just literally typed, "I'm a subscriber," and that made me feel kind of weird because it's part of the game to be at war, but also I don't want to upset people who are part of like my channel, which is my little community. So I don't know, I just kind of like want to highlight if there's anybody that is a subscriber that does come across me in games and we are at war and we fight, regardless of the outcome, there's no hard feeling unless you're an absolute douche in game. That's a separate issue. But if it's just a case of we fight and whatever the conclusion of that is, and you know you come to my channel, then you know there's no hard feelings whatsoever. So yeah. I think it probably goes the same for Vex as well. I appreciate every single subscriber, and I'm sure he does as well. So it's difficult to know who's a subscriber as well. I mean, like I've got let me think, where are we? Where's YouTube? So I've got 1,635 subscribers right now, and Vexed has he's got 6,666 subscribers, near enough. So with that many subscribers, the chances of running into somebody in game that is a subscriber are pretty high. So I guess like don't think too much of it. It's impossible to know, and you know, it's a game where it is a competitive environment. So I remember a time when games used to be fun and everyone was just like super chill about losing and having a laugh, but things have got so much more serious, I think, in recent years. People do take things personally. Right, Lumpy, come on. We're going out for a walk. Okay. Oh, I need pet food. Oh, what is this turning circle? Really? Shit's sake. Is there any way to get a better turning circle on a camel? This is... oh my god. We worked together, so we joined the same company at the same time about 20 months ago. We trained together, we're on the same team. Yeah, so we just kind of, we've known each other for a while now. I can never gauge how much food I need. Always get it wrong. Okay. Haha, I'm gonna crescents. And it's 100% gonna die. Come on, Lumpy. Turn around. Turn around. I think, is it not like faster on foot than on horse though? That horse is just so derp in the desert. And I have absolutely no idea where I'm going either. Just an FYI. Right, before I lose the map, let's try and get an idea as to how far I'm going. And right down here, aren't I? Right, so it's directly south of this badass. Okay. South of Nuva. I'm gonna get lost, that's for sure. It's like silver per hour when you take into account getting lost in the desert. I didn't notice that little doorway there. Huh. That's cool. Stick to the right side of the mountain. I will do indeed. Yeah, completely agree. I think I'll probably do like halfway with this guy. Maybe not take it into the thick of things. But you guys will have to shout if I miss a turning or anything, because I literally have no idea where I'm going. The desert is not my favourite place. I think you should make a video with alchemies. I think it's most important to get money. That's really interesting. Actually, I've not done much with alchemy. I've done a little bit with alchemy, but not a huge amount. I did some on Xbox and PC, but I cannot really remember to what extent I did it. But but it's certainly an avenue to explore. There's quite a lot of time that I'd need to invest in it before I can do something productive, because with an alchemy level really low, it's somewhat yeah, with the skill level low on alchemy, I won't be able to make much until I've leveled it up a bit. So I might have to start farming as well to get some of the ingredients for that. Kind of got a feeling I want to go this way. I don't know why I'm drawn to it. Am I anywhere near where I need to be? Oasis of Bless. Villain shooting, it's really not worth it. Get similar money as thousands of rogues. Well, that's cool if you can get that sort of cash elsewhere. I suppose if everyone else is in Valencia, then it's going to free up a lot of space for you to grind for that cash. I think now actually with like how quickly I can kill stuff, going somewhere like to Sousons, it probably would increase my trash per hour. It's, I think though I'd probably try Soldier's Graveyard, to be honest with you. I think I might go back there and try that as well. I think the problem I always had with Sousons was like the trash was so heavy. You spent like so much time selling it, getting rid of it out of your inventory. It's just like so awkward, and I hate using that unlimited loot trick for you on your horse, because it's just a pain in the ass selling it. Like, it'd be great if you could be like, oh yeah, like just sell everything and not have to worry, but it's like, no, you need space in your inventory, or you're too heavy to do that. It's just like, yeah, sell everything. Okay, trash ain't too bad. Am I on track? Oh, is that it there? Is that where I am? So I've totally gone past where I need to be. So the question is, how on earth do I get into there? What even is that? Soft sandstone. Right, okay, so that means I need to be heading back this way. So what is the best way? Is there like a kind of a like ravine or something? So I'm kind of like level with it, I guess. Oh, this trick is just like a hack. I'm making a video of this just specifically on this trick. This is just epic, and Sammy, you will get credit for that. Oh, this is so good. I love this. So like, is it like a tunnel or something that I'm looking for, or is it like basically wide open area? Like, this camel is just a derp. So what is that? Ancient civilizations. Is that what I'm looking for? I feel like I might be here. I'm looking for tunnel entrances. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought I had a map indicator there. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm just exactly north of it, I think. Yeah, okay, so if I go up here. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, it's failing me. The trick's failing me. Come on. So I'm thinking I might just like jump off now and do the rest on foot while I'm exploring. Oh, I can't believe they've got a Stargate. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going to go to P3X217. Okay, I'm stuck. Whoosh! I'm so lame. Right. Oh, is this the road? Is this a road? Aha! Oh, unlucky on the Nozaka box. Boop. 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 Haha, thank you for the guides. You guys is feckin' awesome. One shot these bitches. Right, what time is it? We are on 12:05. So let's do this for an hour and see where we get to. Don't think I got anything. Oh, there's a few bits in my inventory, but hang on, let me just get rid of that. Cool. Right. My, they do kill, do die quick, don't they? And there seems to be quite a few of them as well. This is good. These look like giant chickens. Yes, I have there. Runal gloves, and I've been trying to get another item but not quite yet. I've worked out that it costs around 150. How much is it? 225 mil per attempt, thereabouts. So that's why I'm trying to make money. Yeah, hardest to make money. It's annoying. So many Blackstones available right now. Kind of liked it when there wasn't that many available, but it is what it is. Soiled crescent ring. Whoop whoop. Stop hitting me, you shit. Right, so I guess a soiled crescent ring, that's just like a soiled ogre ring, where we have to... Fuck off. One of the assorted rings. Right, okay, let's do this. Let's see what we get. Boom. It's alright, innit? 44 million. So it turns out that gold per hour right now, so that's based on... So that was 6 minutes worth of grinding. We've just earned ourselves 44 million. 44 million, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 44,800,000. Divide that by 5 minutes. Times that by 6. So that's a rate of 537 million an hour. Oh dear. Just lols. Anyway, ooh, we have an elite here. How strong are these bozos? Let's see. Oh, it's one of those Gatekeeper ones, yeah. I think I got screwed up fighting this guy last time. Thinking he was... I was told to run, and I probably should do that. I'm going to see if I can kill him solo, though. Is it possible? Oh, this guy's hurt, and it does not appear to be getting taking any damage. I'm gonna leave. Run! He hurts too much. Yeah, I was exaggerating. I was really lucky there. There's no way that I'm gonna get one of those every 5 minutes. That's for sure. I suppose even like 1 per hour, then that's like an insane amount of loot. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Unlikely though. You think it's worth using a loot scroll to accelerate how many soiled ones you get? That's interesting. I kind of want to put a loot scroll on now. One of the benefits of me playing on a North America server is that, like right now, it's like early hours of the morning, so the chances of it being contested are a lot lower than if I was playing on EU servers. Good luck. Ooh, and a scroll written in ancient language. That is the main reason I was here. So so I got a really bad cough today, so I'm sorry about having to cough all the time. 200 AP. That's crazy. Right, fingers crossed. Difficult to play with fingers crossed, so please hurry up. I mean, like, literally fingers crossed. Sorry, I'm not rushing you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this straight on the market. I mean, that's totally worth enhancing though, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to stick that on the market now, and hopefully it'll sell pretty quick. I'm hoping. Where is it? There it is. Oops. Right, so it looks like there's a few of them that are for sale, and there's no wish list. Oh my god, my health's going down. Right, 46,800. I'll stick you at that. Cross your toes, hairs, fingers, arms. Oh my god, I'm just like gonna make a knot. Put fingers crossed though. Right, sell this. Hopefully it'll sell. I'll be able to get back to doing some enhancing pretty quick. Yeah, everyone in the stream, fingers crossed for the enhancement attempt. Because we are all friends here. Say, oh yeah man, you've got like more than 1 in 3 chance there. Oh, well done, get in there. That's so good. See, so it clearly pays to come on this stream because I think this stream is lucky for people. So you should always come back to the stream when enhancing. The collective luck and well wishes gets people upgrades. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. I love my streams. Just glad people watch them, otherwise it'd be really boring. Oh, soiled crescent ring. Boom. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. It's shattered. Oh, that's really good to know. Thanks. I feel extra special now. Ow, being stomped on. Ow. 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 God damn it. I hate being knocked around. It's so annoying. Should probably heal up, I think. And then an earthquake. Boom. Thank you. I do try, although it's been difficult recently. I've had so much pressure from the guild to meet certain requirements. I've kind of let the channel sort of stagnate a little bit, so I'm trying to revitalize and breathe some new energy into it. So I think I'm a little bit ahead of the expectations of the guild. So I'm just trying to keep ahead of the curve right now. Just need the cash. Need all the cash. Oh, 500 GS, that would be insane. I wish I was at that stage. So talk us through your gear that you've got now, Sammy. I know what you're saying about the pressure of the guild, but it's kind of like not so much in a bad way pressure. It's more like a motivational way. So like in order to remain in the guild you have to hit certain requirements, which is fair, but with the deadlines it's kind of like pushes us to do things that we wouldn't ordinarily do, because I know what I'm like as a person. If there's no consequence, then I won't do something. So I'd probably be sat at like pry everything right now if I wasn't pushed by the guild to progress my gear. So you know, it's good and bad. It's good and bad. I mean, it would be nice if we had the luxury of just like chilling out and exploring and doing stupid stuff in the game, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's the bigger picture to think of. So if we didn't have the pressure on us to do the things that we've done, then we wouldn't own Balanos right now. So it's worth it. Tetzaka, Trikutum, Green, Awakening, Trigrunal Helmet and Chest, Tri-Muskins, Tri-Hip Gloves, Pri-Sulas Earrings, Dual-Sular Dual-Crescent. Yeah. So like when you kind of like break it down like that, it doesn't sound like it's anything like significantly major. just like a little bit here and a little bit there, just there's like little extra improvements. So you definitely got a lot more boss gear than I do. So that's where I'm at. Try. And tet and everything else is pry. All basic. I'm hoping to get my second tet today. Maybe it won't happen, but that's my expectation anyway. Yeah, that's always the case, isn't it? When if you find a place to make money, you keep it quiet. Otherwise, people are just going to exploit it. It's like a very competitive stage of the game right now. Like, it does make a big difference. Like, one person can impact things. Like, all it takes, like, one person can affect the prices of items easy enough. So if like 2 people knew, then it's pretty much definitely going to do it. And if like 100 people knew, it's just not going to be viable. Hello, Nerd Manager Argos. Speak to me. I cannot believe I've not ultimated this. Why did I not do that? I didn't even realise I'd not done that. Oh my god, I'm such a moron. Why am I so fucking dumb? Oh my god. Right, well, that's an easy gear score improvement right there. Oh, what is all this? That is a big crowd. I think our guild requirement is around the 440 mark. Let me just check, see if we've got applications on, hang on. Applications. Oh, 450 gear score is the requirement in Exile. I've got 460 GS at the moment. Some people in my guild has got as high as 515. That's madness. I was actually above average until recently, and now I'm below average in the guild, so I gotta get to... I'm only 2 points below average, so it's not too horrific. So I think ultimate in my offhand will probably achieve that, I'm guessing. That's like the first thing I need to do when I get back to All Nova. I feel like I shouldn't have jumped off that cliff there. I feel very lost. Oh, why are you here? Go away! You don't see that I'm here and I'm doing stuff. This is annoying. Okay, I'm going to need to switch servers. Be right back while I switch the servers. Okay. I really need a faster PlayStation. These loading screens are a pain in the ass. Ooh, it's night time. That's good. Yeah, so it's 12:40 here. So mid-afternoon. Oh, early afternoon, I should say. So where's a good place to leave horses or camels in this place? That's what I need to know. Oh yeah, people will be waking up, aren't they? Game's calling me fat. So rude. Actually, I think I've done this for like just over an hour now, haven't I? I should probably try and find Lumpy. I'm looking forward to seeing what you get. Why the hell is it rumbling so bad? What the hell? Oh, the node manager. Okay, that's a good tip. I'm wondering. I've literally got no idea where I am in relation to anything right now. Let me see. We're safe. Let's check the map. Okay, so that one there, right, and so I think I left Lumpy around here somewhere, didn't I? There's so much stuff. Oh, right, okay. 2 node managers. Gotcha. I actually quite like it here, you know. It seems like a good place to be getting a lot of cash. Especially if you can be getting those rings. Right, Lumpy, let's go. Come on. Right. What did I get? So we got 1.6 of that. So the trash loot's definitely less than at Basilisks, but with the chance of getting those crescent rings, it kind of makes it a little bit more worthwhile, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Gahaz and sort of do the same sort of thing and work out approximately what the loot per hour is there. And I think when it comes down to getting items like the crescent ring, I'm gonna have to spend a lot more time in there, like, you know, like maybe 8-10 hours or something, to sort of get a better idea as to how frequently they actually drop. Because it's easy to say you can earn 40 million an hour at some place. if you only spend an hour there and get lucky like I did. The reality is you could spend another 10 hours and not get any. Like, I wonder what the percentage chances of turning one of those soiled rings into the actual full-blown crescent ring, because I imagine the percentage chance of that is pretty low, and I just got really lucky. Is this another Stargate? Why did I turn round on a camel? Oh, God's sake. Yeah. Memory fragments, they're around the 1 million mark, I think. Let me check, I think it was like 1050 or something. Oh, they've dropped. Oh my god, they're dropping down. So they were. They even dropped off the top there. That's really sad. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a good spot for that camel, find my way around there more comfortably, and should be getting a lot more silver. Like, how much are you finding that memory fragments are on your central market? Can I get in here? Where's the entrance? Oh, damn it. Come on, Lumpy. Wait, what just happened? Did I just like... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's just similar in price. Yeah, stairs. What the hell? Screw you, Camel. Hey mate, how's it going? Right, so we got 1080 times by 1676. So that's 1.8 million there that I made an hour in trash. So I don't know whether to factor in the ring, but yeah. Oh, actually, I got a scroll written in ancient language as well, so they're worth like 1.3 million. So I'm gonna factor that one in there. So that's 3 million an hour. 3.1 million an hour. I didn't even pay any attention to what the skill points is like there either, actually. You have a 700 GS. That is crazy GS. Hey, good luck, Sammy. I'm sure they will welcome you with open arms. You're adding it all together. Yeah. You average out your AP and your AAP, so you don't add them together. Oh yeah, 500 is definitely a respectable GS. It's higher than mine by 40. $700 would be insane. Right, let's go and get my stupid ass camel. Pandora. I kind of feel like I want to say I've heard of Pandora, but I don't know because Pandora's like such a cool name. It's like people will, I'm sure I've come across other guilds called Pandora, so difficult to say whether I've come across them in this game or not. Just imagine the damage though of 700 GS. Like, super invincible. Mega tank. wonder what video planner has to say about that. Right, so what gear has the highest AP? Let's have a look. Let's go with our awakening. Is Dandelion the highest? I don't know. How come you don't like Karma? Top guilds, PS4, NA, probably Exile, Carnage, and Karma. I can say that quite confidently, actually. Oh, 1 second, kids are shouting, be right back. Damn kids. I apologise if you could all hear that. I was starting to work out the best build on Video Planner, but I got really bored. So I'm not going to do that. Trying to figure out what is the highest GS is just like, I'm sure there's like a best in slot list for everything, but I can't bother with that. Good luck, Sammy. I am sure you will do absolutely astoundingly. Yep, kids will be kids, but they shouldn't really be yelling at each other, little shites. Right, what do I need? Need to speak to my mate Dave and grab some crap. What do you mean, you could play or not? Oh, I'm tired. I've got stuff in the works, sort of. I'm not really profiting on stuff, so like all my nodes, they're collecting stuff, but I'm not doing a lot with it right now. So I've literally got thousands of items and I'm just preparing, but my main passive income comes from fishing. I wouldn't say I was too bad at PvP. I'm definitely not the best, but I can certainly hold my own. I've improved a lot. I was fighting with Vexed on his Sork last week, and I was beating him now and then. So maybe like 25% of the time or something, I was beating him. So I don't know. A lot of it comes down to gear score and level. So there's a big factor. If everything was even, then I'd be able to say, you know, definitely. But I'd like to think I was okay. Definitely not the best. There'll be plenty of people who'll be able to kick my butt. But the problem with Witch as well is that a Witch is not necessarily the best 1v1 PvPer. So they lend themselves really well to like node wars and things, so it's horses for courses really. Maybe I need to make a LAN and then practice some 1v1 PvP. Oh, I don't struggle with it, but it's just one of those things where a Witch is the underdog in a 1v1 PvP. Like Voltaic Pulse will pretty much like 100 to 0 someone. Problem with Witch is like with the abilities taking like a little bit longer to cast, really vulnerable to grabs and such. So if you get knocked down, that's pretty much it. He's screwed. Just try and like rotate my super armors and forward guards as best I can. Try and use the high mobility to keep out of danger, and healing lighthouse to keep me alive. Why did I even come here? Oh, I remember. Did this dude I speak with? Nope. Where is it? Ah, it was around here somewhere. Right, what do we want? We want some grade 3 weapon reform stones. So, we need 10 of them, don't we? That's right, innit? What glitch for skill? Tell me. I like to know stuff. Yeah, I never claim my rewards. Use them as like kind of like a temporary central market, so like I could access that sharp anywhere in the world. So I could have easily enough claimed them and stuck them in my central market or my storage or whatever. But it's just convenient to be able to claim them as and when you need to. Right, so bronze dagger, ultimate reform stone. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Perfect. So I don't even know what improvement that actually made. So I had before 167 AP, so it's not improved my AP. 161 awakening AP and DP2. It's done nothing. It did nothing to my gear score. What did it change? It must have been accuracy and evasion and such. Video. Planner.com. Right, so what is the difference between try and try ultimate? Alright, so I got like 8 extra accuracy, 23 evasion, dodge reduction 5. Right, yeah, so it was just basically 8 extra accuracy, which is pretty cool, but I was hoping for extra gear score. You mean like steel dagger or parrying dagger, some shit? I think the accuracy is sufficient for what I need, really. It's like no point in like missing. You can have all the AP you want, but if you're missing stuff, then it's irrelevant. Okay. I think I've got like a parrying dagger somewhere, but I've never really used it. That was just in case we were getting targeted in Siege. I think what I really need right now is somebody to buy my stuff. I've never touched Mixer now. I'm not really familiar with it, to be honest with you. I know it's quite a new platform, but all my content is on YouTube, so it kind of makes sense to keep my streaming in on YouTube as well, because I get a lot of subscribers from people who watch the stream. They all subscribe to me as well, whereas if I was streaming on Mixer, then I'd be concerned that I wouldn't be able to direct people to YouTube. So I'm not saying that it's a bad idea for me, I'm just saying that I don't know how it'll benefit me. If I can like potentially stream to both perhaps or something, I don't know. I've seen it done before, but I don't really understand how it works. Support partners with Embers. Okay, right, so it looks like there's... Is it purely like a donation based site? So I'm just looking at it on my other monitor. Seems like a nice clean site though, I like this. Fortnite Chapter 2, Paladins. See, there's like 9 people watching Black Desert content right now, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. So there's 17 people streaming Black Desert Online on Mixer, and there's 11 people watching. So it doesn't seem like it's a great place for Black Desert right now, because by like me right now, I've got 12 people watching, so I've got more people watching my one stream than Mixer has watching the whole Black Desert content. So maybe if it grows, perhaps. How have people in guilds? If you mean how many people we have in guild, then I don't. We have about 75, I think, there or thereabouts. No, 91. We've got 91 now, so we're growing. If you're talking about how to get into the guild, I can give you the Discord link as application. And you just have to meet the requirements and be active, and be on Discord and such like. So. I'm sure it's a platform that'll pick up, but and if I can figure out how to make it work for me, then great. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't do this to earn an income, because that's not what it's all about, but I think ultimately if I was going to invest time and energy into another platform like Mixer, I'd want to be getting something back from it. Like, I like my community here on YouTube. It's a nice community, and I think that if I was to be streaming to a different platform, I'd be neglecting my community here. So I don't know. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Okay. Kind of wanting this to sell. That's kind of annoying that it's not. Yeah. I don't know what to do now. I think I might go for a bit of a break. Switch over, do a little bit of AFK fishing, and where do you guys fish, by the way? Which do you find you get more relics from one place or another? So I've recently been fishing in Calthy, and I've been getting like 3 relics per session. But I think Heidel, I'm getting like 5. I don't know if I'm just kind of, if that's like a one-off or whatever, but it seems like that's the setup. I wish this would damn well load faster. Right, so the plan for today is I'm going to try and get the motivation to actually put together some videos. I know how lazy I've been. And then I need to... I'm hoping that I get an opportunity to do some enhancement later on today. That would be good. So I'll probably stream if I'm doing some enhancing. Maybe not, I don't know. Depends really if I can make enough money to buy a costume and someone buys me a costume. But I don't think anyone's going to be buying my stuff for a few hours until the majority of America wakes up and starts to game. Because what time is it now? 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6. So we're looking at like 5 AM is it? Between 5 and 8 AM in the States, I think. What's that? Whoop whoop. There's Vexed on his ninja. Lol. What's he doing? Don't often bump into people in the guild in the game. Least of all him. Where's he gone? I'm going to try fishing again at Heidel and see if I get anything better there. I'm still a fair few hours off getting to the next skill tier. Need it to be professional. That's what I'm trying to focus on. Get into professional fishing. That's going to make things a little bit easier for me. Get a bit more silver per day from that. Haha, nice. I bet he was just like, God damn it, free kill. And then hit that positive karma. Right, it's been 3.5 hours this stream. I think everyone is probably getting tired of watching me do shit. And now I'm going to go fish, so there's going to be very little interesting content on this for the rest of this stream. So I'm going to I'm going to end it now. So thank you everyone for watching. We've had a really busy day today, and that's super cool. How many have we had? We had as many as 20 people at one point. That is so awesome. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. So if anyone is still in the chat, then hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And I will probably be streaming either later on today. If not, then it'll be tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you all then. I will catch you guys later. Bye.